Okay, hi everybody, it's me, Drifters. Yo, this show. I know certain people in the J room, Shared, Zoro fanboy, they go crazy with this shit. This is essentially the next Hirano Kota. If you don't know who that is, the creator of Hellsing. Yes, he's doing this show, Drifters. Essentially, it's um basically Drifters. It's very complex to really know what it's about. Pretty much, it's about you have all these historic heroes from historic battles. Like you got Oda Nobunaga's in this, and there's this guy Tomohia um is in it. So it's basically like they drift into a different world, and basically the start of the episode, pretty much you have the battle with this guy Tomohia, with at Shimasu, and he's fighting and everything, and then he tries to go back to his land, and he ends up being transported to this weird place that's like a hallway, and there's this guy there. And he says next. And basically, he gets transported to a fantasy world where there are elves. Now, I originally saw the OVA of, what was I going to say? Yeah, the OVA of Drifters, which isn't really, I didn't watch the whole thing. I only watched, like, the beginning. And that's pretty much this whole episode. This first episode is essentially the beginning of the OVA and the events that transpired. So he basically goes to this world and he meets up. Well, he's dead, half dead, kind of, because he got stabbed and shit. He's transported to this castle by these elves, and he goes to this castle and meets up with Oda Nobunaga and this other one whose name I don't remember very well. Is looks like a girl, but it's not really a girl. It's a guy, and he has like a bow and arrow. And they have small talk, and they kind of get into a fight, kind of, and they're like going back and forth, and essentially that's what more or less happens in the episode. We also get these other characters, this woman and this guy who are like, I don't know what they are specifically. I think they're like um they're on their side. They're trying to because there's this army coming. It has to do with the elves. Because essentially they transport it into a fantasy world. And that's what I'm getting from this. And they basically, it's like historic figures fighting fantasy people, you know. And I'm not sure how this is going to spin as we go forward with this show. Because like I said, I've only seen part of the OVA, not the whole thing. But so far, I'm digging it. Yeah, big time. I mean, the episode one was called Fight Song. So, and I like the closing. It's like the previews. I like when they do the previews for the next episode. That's fucking awesome. But so far, I'm digging it. Rating wise for this first episode, I've already kind of seen it in the OVA. So I would say 4 out of 5 for this one. Um, it's pretty fucking awesome so far. I like what I see. It's Hellsing all over again. You know that animation style. It's so beast. Oh. He's gonna get bloody. He's gonna get so fucking bloody. Yeah, it's gonna be goat. It's gonna be awesome. Um, so this should be interesting as we go forward with this show with Drifters. I'm wondering, is there more? Because right now we only got 3 historic figures here. I'm wondering if they're going to add more as the show goes along with this series. I'm not sure. I'm not that 100% sure how many episodes are going to be. I'm thinking 12, 13. Unfortunately, I think that's what they're probably going to do with this. But so far, I like what I see. And I, originally saw, whatchamacallit with the OVA. So, but this is going to be awesome. I can definitely tell. And in next week's episode, they're going to have the battle with these people who are basically subjugating the elves and so on and so forth. So it's going to be goat. It's going to be goat. I like this shit. This is the kind of anime. Because I've been watching a few of these fall animes. I don't think I've seen one that has upset me. Like the only one that I saw that I thought, I'm not going to get into it, was Wixis, which is basically a rehash of the Wixis anime. That one is the only one I just said passing on. Everything else I've watched so far, pretty damn good. So the fall is GOAT right now. The fall, I think the fall might have been definitely better than the summer. I think so. There are just so many shows for the fall that are top notch. Even the ones I saw today, like this Occult 9 and what was the name of it? Let me just March Comes In Like a Lion. That one, oh boy, that is awesome. And then I got the list of the ones I'm gonna be watching. Called 9. Blood of Wars I watched. It's okay. It's nothing too special. It's like one that I might drop, but I'm leaving it on watching now. The Last Witch, www.waganaria, Show by Rock Season 2, Trickster, that's another one that's very good. Second season of Euphenarium, second season of Stray Dogs. I gotta watch that, Stray Dogs. Keijo, it's the fan service. And Magical Raising Project. So all these shows that I'm watching, some of them, very fucking good. But as far as Drifters is concerned, definitely check it out. I really enjoyed this episode. A lot of bloodshed, a lot of crazy animation. I like the music. It was GOAT. It was so GOAT. There's nothing else to add about it. I mean, I find it very reminiscent of Hellsing Ultimate. Like even episode 1, watching it, and even in the OVA watching it, I can definitely see certain things that were in Hellsing Ultimate. Like even like towards the end of the episode, you see this army coming forward. Like that was so reminiscent to me of Hellsing Ultimate, that final battle. That was, oh shit. That was awesome. So this is definitely a keeper. Definitely watch Drifters. It's amazing. Definitely watch most of the fall. There's got to be at least 3 to 4 animes from the fall that are just amazing to watch. So definitely give them a chance. 4 out of 5 for this one. Drifters, episode 1 review, Bankai 22. I'm going to continue this. This is going to not backing down from these. I'm going to continue them through and through. Drifters, IBO on Sundays, Drifters and JoJo on Fridays, Saturdays, It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'll see you guys later. Peace.